Dance a lot, do. I'm impressing you, the king. And then you're gonna go ahead and get it right in. 'Cause I'm a hound dog. Sorry, I'm not good at this. Anyway, the king, which is an Elvis reference. Hello guys, and welcome back to some more Fallout New Vegas. What are you guys just doing walking about? Child. Oh, you're the children. Oh, okay. You have fun now, walking about. We're gonna check out the old Mormon fort right here. I shouldn't have any people walk about in here, right? Yeah, okay, they're not following me. White rabbit.
Hello.
Follow us, God.
Pardon.
Kate. You know this young woman with piercing eyes checking her pocket watch, heading somewhere in a hurry. Hello, Kate.
I beg your pardon.
Okay, goodbye. Hello there, Beatrix Russell.
Howdy.
So who exactly are you?
I've been around a while. Currently working for the followers as a gun for hire. But it's getting rather dull.
Is it now?
Aside from protecting them from the occasional thug looking to intercept supply shipments, there isn't much to do around here. The one researcher I liked who I could chat up about liquor got transferred. And the rest of the docs are pretty uptight about my kind of fun.
So what are you doing with the followers?
I joined up looking for a decent paying job. Granted, the pay's all right, but they won't let me kick back and slog a brew at the end of the day. They're worried the filthy drunkies in detox seeing me drink will cause an immediate relapse. I say their rehab effort here is just a revolving door.
I bet you've seen a lot over the years then.
I've been around long enough to observe the patterns of human behavior.
Oh, have you now,
Physical
huh?
and mental anguish are especially exciting to explore.
Okay. That's a bit cryptic, Beatrix.
Hey, who doesn't enjoy a little pinch and squeal every once in a while?
Alright, let's talk about something else.
What do you have in mind?
Got any advice to share?
Longing makes the heart grow fonder. But I've always been a fan of hog-tying my lovers to make sure they can't escape.
You're a bit creepy. Alright, I have some questions.
And I may have answers.
Tell me about Freeside.
What starts in misery tends to stay there. Freeside wasn't Freeside until 6 or 7 years ago. That's when Mr. House's robots rolled out of the Lucky 38 and started pushing everyone who wouldn't join him off the strip. Lots of folks died. Some scattered to the winds. The rest wound up in Freeside and seemed never to lose the habit of living like refugees.
What about the Kings?
What about them? Pretty much the sort of gang you'd find anywhere else, just with better clothes. The king himself, though, he's got that something special you can't put a finger on. Too bad he likes girls with skin.
And what do you think of the NCR?
I reckon they care about getting water and electricity from the dam, and that's where it ends. The locals here are just an inconvenience to them, something to step over or stomp down. They're here for the resources, plain and simple.
Yeah, but the consequence of that is, that they help you guys out. So what's your opinion on Mr. House?
Before or after the human race shot itself in the foot? I've been around long enough to have both opinions, see. Before the war, Mr. House was a famous captain of industry. Robotics, to be specific. Seemed charming in interviews, until he became a recluse. Since the war, though, didn't make a peep for near 200 years. But when he came back strong and killed a lot of people.
Alright, and what do you think of the followers of the Apocalypse then? Since you are working for them and everything?
I don't know how they do it. They're like saints, those followers. If they didn't charge for their services, I'd think they was crazy. But nah, they're just naive. Warms their heart.
And what do you know about the Van Graves?
Couple of rad scorpions, those two. Gloria is the stable one, but she'd slit your throat if there's a profit in it. Or rather, she'd tell her brother to do it for her. John Baptiste is one of the sicker humans I've had the displeasure of observing.
Let's talk about something else,
What did you want to know?
Okay, alright, I just want to know some more advice from you, of course.
Time you enjoy wasting isn't wasted time.
That is true. Goodbye.
Bye.
That's the whole point of video games. Alright, so. This is the follower's guard. Anyone in here? Oh, this is a doctor.
There's so many refugees to care for.
What about me? I need caring too. What gun is that? That's a hunting rifle. Wayne, Ferris, and Roy. Hello? No, you guys don't talk to me, huh? The young woman with piercing eyes has vanished and is nowhere to be found. What?
What's up?
Arcade Gannon. That must have been a ghost or something, I suppose. I didn't even know who that was. I never saw anyone. Followers, doctor? Gambler, gambler. Followers guard, okay. More followers guards. Okay. Well, Arcade Gannon. Oh, Julie Farkas, hello.
Are you here to drop off medical supplies? Leave them with the rest in the middle of the courtyard.
You need medical supplies?
Rates of injury and illness in Freeside are very high. Supplies don't last long.
What do you need?
Med-X, Radaway, and Fixer are Freeside essentials. I can't pay you for any supplies you bring in, but I could discount the charge for our services.
You got yourself a deal. That sounds pretty nice.
Just come see me when you've got some supplies to turn in.
Seems like you need a steady supply, not just whatever I can grab for you.
So far, the Crimson Caravan won't cut us a deal. If you can convince them or some other merchant to work with us, I'll discount supplies to you.
Which merchants might be willing to make a deal?
You might ask around at Mick and Ralph's, or go see the Garretts, though I suspect they're too busy poisoning Freeside to help it out.
Alright, let's talk about something else.
What do you want to talk about?
Things seem pretty rough here in Freeside.
More than rough. It's a damn mess. Freeside townies are constantly picking fights with NCR civilians. Thugs and thieves are always looking for a victim, and the local families are just sitting back making caps on the mess. Freeside is in dire need, but no one has been man enough to step up. The followers can only do so much to stem the tide.
Is there anything I can do to help?
There is always something needing done. A few souls here in Freeside could be great assets to the community if they'd kick their addictions. We need a regular supply of medicine organized, but the Crimson Caravan wants too many caps for what we need. Lastly, tensions between the townies and NCR tourists have been going downhill fast lately. A lot of innocent people will get hurt if things blow up.
Okay, you said something about helping addicts?
Yes, old Bill Ronte and Jacob Hoff. They're not going to kick their habits on their own.
Tell me about Bill Ronte or Bill Ront.
Old Bill Ronte is an exceptionally skilled machinist. He could fix the problems we've been having with Freeside's water pump, if he sobered up.
That's a big secret, isn't it? Then tell me about Jacob.
The Garretts hooked Jacob on chems when he was working for them. Ironic, since he used to homebrew detox chems. He's a natural chemist.
Where should I start looking?
In Freeside, the drunks and drug addicts flock in and around the Atomic Wrangler. I'd start there.
Okay, got it. And I'll see what I can do to help them then.
Sobering them up and putting them back to work would go a long way toward helping Freeside.
I'd like to talk about something else then.
What do you want to talk about?
I don't like the way Beatrix looks at me right there. Look at how creepy it is. If I wanted to calm things down in Freeside, where would I start?
The big man around here is the king. Not much happens in Freeside that he doesn't know about. He has the most influence locally, and some of his crew haven't helped the situation by harassing NCR citizens and charging double for water. Some NCR soldiers have been bringing in supplies, but none of it is going to Freeside locals. I've tried to speak to both sides to no avail.
I have medical supplies to drop off.
Great. What do you have?
Fixer.
How much do you have to donate?
2.
Thanks. Anything else?
Medics.
How much do you have to donate?
How much do you want?
Thanks. Anything else?
2. Right
How
away?
much do you have to donate?
2.
Thanks. Anything else?
That's all.
Thanks for the donation. Every bit goes toward helping Freeside.
Do you sell medical supplies?
We're pretty short-handed as it is, but I suppose I could spare a few items.
Doctor's bag, purified water. I see, okay. Let's talk about Freeside then.
What did you want to know?
What's all the fuss about the water pump?
Bill Ronte installed that pump a few
I
years
totally
ago,
heard about
back
that
when he
from
was
some
sober.
people on the side.
It was a major improvement for the community. But lately, the Kings have started charging locals to use it, and NCR squatters twice as much. That'll come to no good.
And who exactly are the Kings?
They've been Freeside's gang for the past 5 years or so, ever since Mr. House and his 3 families pushed everyone else out of Vegas. They've done a lot of good for the community, but that seems to be changing. The flood of NCR squatters has been an affront to them. I guess that explains the situation with the water pump. Usually, the king wouldn't let his crew bully folks around like that.
And what do you know about Mick and Ralph?
I know they sell a lot of guns, as if that's what Freeside needs. I hear Mick handles the guns. No idea what Ralph does.
Tell me about the Van Crafts then.
Oh, them. They
It'll be
sell energy
interesting.
weapons, which are very popular with better-heeled prospectors looking to explore the wastes. Stay clear of them. Brother and sister are both psychopaths, though at least Gloria is rational. Jean-Baptiste likes killing.
So they're not nice people. Okay, so what's the Atomic Wrangler?
A den of iniquity. The Garretts do more than their share to keep the locals drunk or high enough to stay lazy. Their thugs, on the other hand, they keep wired on chems to stay dangerous. What is it with Freeside and brother-sister psychopath teams?
That is a very good question. Let's talk about something else then.
What did you want to know?
What exactly is this place? Is it like a aid for homeless people, or is it just you guys are doctors?
The Old Mormon Fort serves as the regional hub for the followers of the Apocalypse. I am the administrator for this region.
And what do you do here?
The followers of the Apocalypse aren't just interested in research. We care for our fellow man and do everything we can to help humanity. Here in Freeside, we provide food and medical services for those in need. We also have organized reconstruction efforts. With the help of Bill Ronte, we were able to install a water pump just west of here, but the Kings quickly took control of the pump.
Okay, and who are the followers of the Apocalypse then?
We arose from the boneyards of Edidum years ago. Since then, we have made it our mission to rebuild the wasteland and re-educate its inhabitants. We hope to forge a brave new world free of war and poverty by sharing knowledge and resources. Our primary goal is the free exchange of ideas.
Okay, well, interesting goal.
What do you want to talk about?
I need medical
What seems
services.
to be the problem?
Well, I kind of need my injuries stitched up, you know?
look fine to me. I hope this isn't drug-seeking behavior. Though, I've never seen anyone get addicted to stim packs.
But my body, it's broken. I've been exposed to radiation
That's
then.
easy enough to clear up.
Here you go.
Hold still. The rat-away burns a little. This should flush those rats out quickly.
Hey,
Hello.
Thank you, I suppose.
Anything else? What's...
I might have a chem problem.
You don't show any signs of physical dependency. Nothing I can do for psychological dependency, I'm afraid.
Oh, okay, fine then, I
Anything else?
suppose. I just didn't know why that had popped up. Anyway, goodbye. You're a nice lady, you're a nice lady. Now, this Arcade Gannon guy, who
help but be
is,
impressed with what they're doing here.
spoiler, a follower you can get in the game. Is that him?
Hey,
No. Hey to you too, buddy. Hey to you too. Where did he go?
Hey.
Oh, he's in there, trying to hide from me, are we? Haven't spoken with you yet.
hi. If you're looking for medical help, try the other doctors. I'm just a researcher, not even a particularly good one.
What kind of research?
Oh, you know, finding alternative treatments for common illnesses and injuries, stim packs out of barrel cacti, and other fantastic improbabilities. As far as fruitless wastes of time go, it's quite noble in its aims.
What's the goal?
For the past 100 years or so, the followers have managed to get by using salvaged medical supplies from the old world. But the side effect of medical success is that more people live longer. Funny how that works. Eventually, we'll run out of hospitals to loot. We need new ways to produce those supplies, or maybe old ways if this research goes anywhere.
I mean, you don't sound too enthusiastic about it.
I'm enthusiastic about helping people, but nihil novi sub sole.
Isn't that the language of Caesar's legion? I'm gonna say nihil what?
Oh, sorry. There's nothing new under the sun. If agave and mesquite were that miraculous, the locals would have figured it out a few thousand years ago.
And where did you learn that?
Not from the Legion, if that's what you're getting at. Books, sheet music, gladiator movie holotapes, bits
What?
and pieces here and there. The followers have extensive libraries, but we all draw water from the same old well. Even Caesar.
Okay, so do you know much about Caesar then?
I don't know anything that the others couldn't tell you. Caesar was one of the followers. Before my time, of course.
He was?
He wanted to rebuild the new world in the image of the old. A sad story of good intentions gone bad. In that regard, he's hardly unique. If you set aside his leadership capabilities, extensive knowledge, and ruthless cunning, he's just another jerk who steps on people to get his way.
Okay, then let's talk about something else.
Certainly.
Why do you do research instead of providing medical assistance?
Not all followers are people persons. Besides, someone needs to do research. I have no problem with Julie sticking me back here. Out of sight, out of mind. There are worse things one can be, though I do admit it is a bit boring. Though it has a noble goal, I don't think this research will yield much fruit. No pun intended.
Why don't you come with me then?
No offense intended, but why should I go anywhere with you?
Oh, that's a great... I'm going after a man named Benny for revenge, and I need someone to keep me patched up.
Pulling bullets out of a vengeance-crazed drifter is truly a noble step up from tending to the downtrodden of Freeside. But I think I'll pass.
I didn't know he needed a speech check, in all honesty. Now, what about this? Where does this go? The old woman fought inside? Yeah, anyone in here? Nope, it's pretty empty. Nothing in here that I need to be wary of or do anything about.
What's up?
How's research going, by the way?
Hello again. Still in one piece, I see.
Do you need any help, by the way?
Me specifically? No. I'm sure Julie Farkas does, though. Lab coat, pointy hair. Answers to the name Julie Farkas, strangely enough. I'm
You're not
sure
very
she can
nice,
find
are you?
something for you to do. It might be kind of depressing and terrible, though. Caveat Samaritanus.
Goodbye.
See you around.
Alright, I'll have you consider my offer at some point. Okay, Gannon, you shall become my follower whether you like it or not. But not yet. I will have to build you up first. Wait, are you actually considering just you running away now? Because that's not how your services are supposed to work. You're supposed to wait for me to come back again. That was a waste of 100 caps. Yeah, well, I gotta go over and convince people to join the people. Don't think I've been over here yet, so let's take a look over here. Hello, local.
This is one odd robot.
I agree.
The pump is property of the king. You'll need to pay if you want a drink.
Hello
The
there.
king controls the water pump. If you want water, you need to pay like everyone else.
So you're the one who does that. How much for a drink?
Just a few caps for a good long swig.
Never
Anything
mind.
else you want?
Can I buy bottled water?
Sure thing.
Not too bad. Why charge for water?
If we let everyone run amok, the damn NCR would shut us down. Gotta have some way to regulate usage.
Okay, I need to get going then.
Bye. The pump is property of the king. You'll need to pay if you want a drink.
Property of the king, my buttocks. I'll give you property of the king. To Freeside? I wonder what this over here is all about. Is a good old thing? There's a door over there too. It doesn't seem like anything. Alright then, let's see what you have to say in here. Nothing, because it's closed. Okay. That might be part of a mod. About the whole finding the event crafts and finding other places to be. Is this part of it? I feel like I kind of took a wrong turn somewhere. This place is huge. Very big place. Purify the water. I shall have so many action points that when I use the whole that's alternative, it's gonna be great. I'm gonna be so powerful. I'm gonna be able to slow down time forever. Oh. I'll defeat all my foes and enemies, and they're gonna be like, "Wow, oh, you did it! You did it! You're the strongest in the New Vegas." And then they'll cheat. Oh yeah, that's the entrance. Well,
we've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph.
You probably shouldn't advertise that. That's not a great idea, kiddo. Probably not something you should do. I do need to get to Mick and Ralph's though. Alright, I think I have memorized the layout for the most part now, out in the outskirts in any case. Hello there.
That should keep the powder gangers away.
You guys heard of that too? Okay.
Hey, what can I get you?
The followers are looking for a supply deal, by the way, and you guys up for it?
We don't have the stills and equipment to supply the amount of meds they're looking to purchase. You could check with other Wasteland merchants, but I think your best bet would be the Atomic Wrangler. They've got a bunch of stills and a seemingly endless supply of grain alcohol, which could be used as anesthetic or disinfectant.
Oh, that's kind of nice of you. All right. Goodbye.
Thanks for stopping in.
No problem, no problem. Hey, do you know me or something? Well, time to actually head inside the other... If I remember correctly, it's another... It's still Freeside, it's just an inner Freeside area. Well, you're the kiddo still.
We're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at
Door to other Freeside area, let's go! And there we have the kings. Hello? That looks like a lady of the night. King's School of Impersonation. Sure, why not? Why not? Hey, Mr. King, I need to talk to you. Oh, you guys have Tommy guns. That's kind of cool. Hey, sir, I've heard about you.
What do we have here? Another petitioner for the king?
Why do you talk like that? I don't remember that at all. Who's the king?
Who's the king? You believe this, asshole man? In Freeside, the kings rule. And the king rules the kings. Got it?
I'd like to see the king if possible.
Anything's possible, I suppose. How much is it worth to you to meet the big man?
Oh, I'm not... wait. I don't have much on me. Let's see. I should have... Yes, meeting people. I would like to meet the king.
Who's back?
I'm new in town, and I wanted to pay my respects.
You know what? I like you. Half
yeah,
the
I know.
Around here, they forget who runs this place. Head on through. The king's the bored-looking guy by the stage. Can't fucking miss him.
I didn't even know it was in there. I thought he might be somewhere else. Okay. Well,
What's up?
King. Oh, it's Rex. Oh yeah, Rex. Oh, that's nice. Is he on stage performing something? All right. Yeah. I am Setbo. I'm an adventurer. Do. I am here to dance a lot. Do. I'm impressing you, the king. And then you're gonna go ahead and get it right in. 'Cause I'm a hound dog. Sorry, I'm not good at this. Anyway, the king, which is an Elvis reference.
Look, Rexy, someone new's come to see us. Poor boy. He hasn't been feeling well lately. I'm the king. What can I do for you?
I'm the king. All right. Do you always charge people to come talk to you?
Charge? Pays must be at it again. What did he take you for?
Nothing. I talked my way in.
Pace must be losing his touch. Either that or you're a smooth one. So, what can I do for you?
I figured you might have some work for me, maybe?
Maybe so. Maybe so. You look like you might be able to handle yourself. Tell you what, you do me a favor, and I'll have some more work for you when it's done. Sound good?
Sounds good. Will it be dangerous? I like dangerous, no. So what do you need me to do?
I'll start you off with something easy. Did you notice the bodyguards for hire near the gates when you entered Freeside?
Yes, I've got one waiting for me outside.
It's good money if you can stay alive long enough. Freeside's not as safe as it used to be, so the money is well earned. Usually well earned, that is. Recently, my men tell me that one of those bodyguards is getting a suspiciously large amount of business. The man's name is Oris, and
I
everyone
met the
who
guy.
hires him specifically requests him when they return. I want you to find out why. Specifically, I want you to hire him. He's usually covering the northern gate, then I want you to head for the southern gate. If nothing happens, so be it. But I'm guessing things won't go so smoothly. Call it a hunch. So, what do you say?
I'm in. No, I understand why you want to look into this. You control Freeside, so...
Okay then. Once you part ways, return here. I'll look forward to hearing your report. Oh, and take this to cover the hiring cost.
I'm guessing you gave me the needed money.
Hey.
All right.
I've got my eye on you. You cross the kings.
You cross the kings. I keep my eye on you. Is anything? I don't remember if there's anything in here.
Personal space meaning anything to you, guy?
Excuse me? Personal space, what's that? Hello. Fine, I'll just leave. I don't think there's anything in here. So you want to hire the guy? You are just a normal King's member, okay. Who might you be?
Thirsty?
Or Atomic Wrangler?
The Atomic Wrangler has you covered.
Come to the
thank
Silver
you.
Rush for all your energy weapon needs.
Where the booze is
You want to
cheaper,
get your
the
hands on
table's
some
more
of the
friendly,
deadliest
and the
weapons
women are
around?
just like the
Head
booze.
just down the street to the Silver Rush. You won't be disappointed.
All right. This is the Atomic Wrangler. I'll go in here and check it out. The people here wanted something, right? Hello there, Francine Garrett.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. What can I get you?
What goods and services do you have to offer?
We've got liquor, chems, and whores aplenty. Pick your fix and we'll oblige. Our only rule is no sampling the merchandise. Caps paid in advance. If you'd like to do a bit of gambling, we have an exchange at the back of the casino on the left.
I'm looking for a little... I'd like a room. Do you have any work available?
I have some work I need handled. Back before we instituted the caps up front rule, we used to allow customers tabs. Well, needless to say, a few customers snuck out without paying their bills. We need someone to collect. The job would pay a percentage.
That sounds good, as long as I don't have to kill anyone.
I'd prefer you not kill anyone with a debt. It's a bit difficult to collect on a corpse. Just get the caps from them. After that, I couldn't care less what happens to those deadbeats.
And what kind of caps are we talking here?
If you bring all their debts back, we'll give you a cut of each. 25% is more than fair.
25%?
It would add up to 150 caps if you bring them all in.
Listen, this kind of work costs time and money. 50-50 would cover my expenses.
All right, 50-50 it is. But you better bring back all of the caps. If we hear you crossed us, the next bounty hunter will be coming for you.
Aren't you nice? You've got yourselves a deal.
Great. There are 3 people who need to be tracked down. A real mixed basket of fruits. Their names are Grex, Santiago, and Lady Jane.
Who's Grex?
Grex is a bit cracked, but mostly harmless. Just don't mention anything about his lazy eye. He owes 138 caps and should still be around Freeside.
What about Lady Jane?
Lady Jane fancies herself a high roller, but she's just another dirtbag NCR prospector. I'm not sure where to find her. I hear she's run goods for the followers of the apocalypse in the past, but other locals might know more. She owes us 250 caps.
250, eh? What about Santiago?
Santiago is a suave son of a bitch, but a total pansy when it comes to fisticuffs. He owes 212 caps and should be around Freeside
So I could
as well.
fight him with a fist fight? That's all for now?
Anything else you need?
Yes. The followers are looking for to trade supplies, you know?
Interesting. Well, you're gonna need to speak with my brother, James. He handles all of the trading contracts and general operations.
Okay, alright. Well, goodbye then.
Talk to you later.
I don't need a room. I'm good. Hello, you're James, right?
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. What can I get you?
The followers need to find someone to trade with for supplies.
Really now? Well, this is news. We could possibly supply what they need, but they would need to supply us in kind. They have the tech know-how to make our stills work more efficiently. Pure alcohol means we can get our customers drunk quicker. Getting our customers drunk quicker means more caps spent at the tables and stuffing slots, if you know what I mean. Plus, the extra alcohol can serve as surgical disinfectant for their needs. The followers are a good lot. They've stitched up our boys in the past.
I might be able to work something out.
Good. We can supply them with all the med-X they need. For the fixer, we'll only be able to send over some basic drug components. We're not in the business of getting people off drugs, so we don't really dabble in that side of things. The followers should be able to whip some up with what we have available, though. They just need to agree to fix up our stills and keep them maintained, plus cover the cost for raw materials needed to make the alcohol.
Oh my goodness, that's quite a lot though. How's business going?
We ain't scraping to get by, if that's what you're asking.
Do you have any work you need done?
We've got the basics covered, but now you mention it, we have had unusual requests from some of our wealthier customers. If you can recruit escorts to match these customers' proclivities, I'd be willing to pay you finder's fees.
What sort of proclivities are we talking about here?
Our wealthiest client has a thing for ghouls.
Ghouls?
A thing for cowboys. He wants an escort who can satisfy both fetishes.
I know
Plenty
one.
of customers have said they'd be willing to pay extra for a suave talker. Someone who can fake the boyfriend experience real good. And then there's these disgusting robot fetishists you may have heard about. Well, those creeps want a sex bot. If you ever run across a sex bot, not that I'd ever want one within 100 feet of me, but I gotta be a businessman about it.
Okay, I'll see if I run into suitable candidates.
Just direct them to the Wrangler. I'll pay you when they show up.
Any idea where I should look for the sex bot?
The best place to start would be with Ralph, at Mick and Ralph's over on the east end of Freeside. Other than that, your guess is as good as mine.
Okay, I could use some help with my reputation in Freeside.
For the right caps, I might be able to put in a good word, or let people know you're not such a bad guy. What do you have in mind?
Never mind.
What do you need, then?
I just need to get out of this place for now.
Yep.
Alright, good. Do we know any people here? Do I know any Atomic Wrangler? Hadrian, hello.
Whoa, baby. Am I looking at a mirror? Or are you just that ugly?
I'm guessing you are putting up an act, are you not? Excuse me?
What? You mean you're not part of the act? Huh. Sorry. Thought you were the heckler Garrett hired to spice up the shows.
So who are you exactly?
Either you need to get your eyes checked, or that fame is fleeting thing is true. And since I happen to be world famous, you must be going blind. Name's Hadrian. Bet you never saw a ghoul in a suit before, huh? Course, you don't exactly strike me as the worldly type.
I only recently figured out that ghouls can be good, so you perform stand-up comedy, huh?
Yeesh, is my act that bad? Or are you just that dumb? Yeah, that's right. Got me a nice juicy contract with the management.
You're a bit passive-aggressive, you know that, right? Judging from the economic state of Freeside, they can't be paying you that much.
Okay, I admit it. I ain't exactly rowing in caps here. But what do you want? I'm under contract. I can't get out.
Okay, goodbye then.
Yeah, go on. Scram.
Okay, listen, that attitude, dude. That attitude, you gotta go. It gotta go. Play slots? You must purchase chips. Okay, of course I have to purchase chips. I'm gonna go gamble somewhat soon. I have to try gambling at one point.
Personal space.
Like, not in real life. I mean in the game. Free side. All right, here we go. All right, that is also gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, consider liking, subscribing, and sharing. Hope to see you in the next one. And as always, stay awesome.